Hi, my name's Trey Du. I'm a support engineer here at U1 Solutions. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to route data to a specific company in GP, Business Central, Customer Engagement, or Salesforce. You can do it in all three of those destinations. And I will be showing you in on-premise Smart Connect and online Smart Connect. So let's just jump right into it. For on-premise Smart Connect, you can just open up the GP map that you want to edit here, and then you can navigate to this companies button down here, and we can start setting up how we want to set this custom script that we're going to do for the companies. So in this screen, you can see a default companies that you already have available in here. Once we are doing our custom ones, it will send to both if you don't unselect it here. Otherwise, in this definition, it will send to these companies and the ones that you have selected in that other screen. But now, once you click on that define button right here, it'll pull up this screen, and then I have written 3 scripts here that will do a couple of different things that you might want to try out when doing a calculation in here. So this first one basically just compares one of these source columns in here. So if BC number equals 0, basically that will return either company A, or if it is any other value, it will return company B. And you can set that up as a custom string. Again, if you want to use a different source column in here to return, you can also do that. But that brings us on to our next one. If you just want to return a source column, all you have to do is return this source column here, and it will return whatever value is in that source column for each line. So that'll work fine. And if that source column has a few extra characters on there that you don't want to include, you can use this substring method here. And this will basically just take off the first 3 letters of a string and only return that. And if you want to do like the last 3 or like the middle part, you can also set up these parameters as such. So all you do is type return, then item class, and then dot substring, parentheses 0, comma 3, and then parentheses again. And that will return what you want with like the only first 3 characters, if that's all you have for a company there. So once you have that set up, make sure again that you have this unselected, otherwise it will send to both, and you'll see a bunch more records than you are probably expecting. And that's basically it for on-premise Smart Connect. So let's move to .com. So here I have a BC integration open up, and I will move to the target tab and then to the companies tab right here. And normally it'll bring you to this screen. Again, this is where you'll need to unselect that company if you are going to have this custom script. Otherwise, you can go to custom over here, and we can start writing. I did write the same exact script for .com as for VR for online. So just basically a different format, because online does use JavaScript and on-premise does use VB/C#. So here in this JavaScript code, it is basically the same thing. If this dot bomb number equals for JavaScript 0, then it will return company A. Otherwise, if it's any other value, it will return company B. And that's all you have to write for that one. You don't need to write anything else. It is important to know that you will need the this dot before your source column. Over here, it doesn't have the this dot, but if you do drag it in there, you'll see it automatically has the this dot in front of it, just to make sure that you are returning the correct values. All right, for the next one, again, if you just want to return a source column, you don't need to make any modifications to it. You can just do return and then drag over that source column that you want, and that'll work. And if you just want the first 3 letters for your source column you can do return and then this dot your source column, do dot substring, and then put a 0 and a 3 in there if you just want the first 3 letters, and you can adjust that as you need for how many characters you need from your source column. It will only return those amount. So once you do this, all of it will validate, and then you will have successfully written the JavaScript code for that. Again, make sure in the selected that you have this one unchecked, or whatever one you need to uncheck to make sure it works. Otherwise, it will send to both, and you most likely do not want that. Otherwise, that is all for how to route data to specific companies in customer engagement, GP, Salesforce, BC, all of them. They work pretty much the same. Salesforce and CRM, I believe, call them organizations. That's about the only difference. Otherwise, yeah, if you enjoy this video, let us know. Otherwise, if you have any other support questions, you can email us at e1 or support@e1solutions.com. Thank you.